Hello world, how are you doing today? It's a beautiful fucking Sunday. I'm just chilling in my backyard with the memes. Anyways, today's video I'm going to be talking about how to expand your consciousness for the souls who have already awakened, for the souls who have already been realized. Although, I will be making a video in the future of how to awaken and how to bring realizations into your life, if that sparks interest in any of those who have not awakened yet to all these things that I'm going to be talking about. But anyways, here we go. 1, 2, 3, start the video! Again, this video is for the souls who have already awakened and wish to further progress their, consciousness along this path of enlightenment. It's not really a path towards enlightenment, it's a path of enlightenment, because enlightenment is not a state to achieve, it's a state of mind, a state of being that you actually are deep within. It's just a matter of unlocking it and tapping into it, digging in, But anyways, here we go. Here's the first thing that you can do right now, any day, to start bringing yourself to a higher vibrational level, a higher level of consciousness, in order to truly live the life that you desire. Alright, so number 1, first way that you can expand your level of consciousness and bring more consciousness into your life if you already have not and are kind of, I wouldn't say stuck, but just in the beginning processes of enlightenment. Learn how to be by yourself. Learning how to be by yourself. This is a good way to direct your mind and just be comfortable in your own skin, just sitting in the present moment instead of feeling all attached to people. If you think that you can't, or that this is impossible for you just to be by yourself and be satisfied, that you always have to be stimulated, well, realize that the reason that you feel like that is because you're just overstimulated. You've just been exposed to so much shit all your life that you feel like you just can't be sitting in one place and just doing nothing. That's something that you probably would want to work on if you're trying to expand your consciousness and bring more into your life and become just happy, just satisfied overall. See, the more time you spend by yourself, the closer you get, the deeper the connection that you get with yourself, the closer you get to truly loving yourself and being able to bring that inner love and manifest it into the outer. See everything how it is. This is how you would go about breaking the neediness and attachment that most of us have grown up with. The neediness and attachment being towards other people, towards other things, such as if you're completely addicted to drugs, and you probably would find yourself having a little bit of trouble sitting just doing nothing. So through this, you will learn so much about yourself, as it will give you more time to just self-reflect and work on things that you need to fix instead of ignoring further digging in the hole of your unconscious life. Okay, another way that you can expand your consciousness and break through, just transcend unconscious blockages that have been put in front of us ever since birth, is facing your fear. A wise man once told me that everything that you want is on the other side of fear. When you're creating something, let's say like music, for example, so there's always that underlying fear when people start, especially in this culture, this way of life. People start with that huge.
What most civilized people mean by that word is a hallucination.
People think of them. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Break the fuck up. Don't let that control you. It will control you if you let it. And if you see it for what it is and break through and see that you can do anything, that anything is, literally anything is possible. As long as you put your mind to it, as long as you give it everything that you got. do it. Just do it. Just go through. Just go through. Once you just do that, you'll be free. You trust me. I've dealt with a whole lot of fear during my process, during my path, and I feel now so fucking free. So free. I was always afraid of expressing myself. I was always afraid of what people would think of me when I put my music out there. It took me so long to fucking just get to actually put music out I listen to. I would only just create songs and just not do anything. Just let them sing. That's not what you want to go through. You want to break through that fucking wall. Now, can you see that almost everything in your life is driven by fear? Not being willing to change comes from fear. Constantly checking yourself in the mirror comes from fear of your physical appearance. Not wanting to be wrong comes from fear. Can you see that we are almost completely governed by fear in this day and age, in this culture? Now it comes down to these questions that you gotta ask yourself. Are you tired of being a slave to your mind? And would you like to master your mind and use it to attract what you truly desire into your life? If so, then break through. Break through all fear. Break through barriers. One thing that I started doing is every single time I catch myself fiddling with my face or picking pimples and fucking doing weird shit with my hair to make it look better. I just catch it. All those are unconscious social anxiety, fear of judgment, bullshit thoughts that just linger in the back of your mind, and they will keep lingering and they will prosper as long as you don't bring awareness to them, as long as you just let them sit there. If you're just letting them sit there, then you're just gonna continue feeling that feeling, and it's gonna keep coming back like, oh, I don't look good enough. Oh, I don't look good enough for this person. Oh, I don't look good enough for everybody. They're all gonna judge me. What do I look like right now? I need to look at myself in the mirror. Fucking, once you break through that shit, it gets so much better. Your life changes completely. It's fucking beautiful. Trust me on that. I am there right now. I'm experiencing a lot of bliss, and I'm very happy about it. An interesting fact is that scientists show that meditation literally changes the way your entire brain is shaped, and also how your body deals with the toxins that are hitting you all the time. People who meditate every single day, people who are constantly centered and balanced and conscious of their entire being, their bodies work on a completely different level than those people who are just comfortably consuming fucking like McDonald's every single day, sitting in front of the goddamn TV, vegetating. This changes everything for you. Meditation changes the whole picture. Once you start meditating the first time, your entire life, you can start to see your entire life as meditation. Every single thing is just a test. Every single thing that happens, every single thing that thoughts, every single thought that comes to you, you can literally just, I don't want to deal with it. Any anger, any hatred, any negative feelings that you have, you can just swipe away. Although if you want to embrace those feelings, you can embrace it with complete awareness, complete purity, complete just understanding of it. So just by being able to sit and somewhere and exist in the present moment, just maneuvering through and constantly observing the clouds of thoughts that happen with awareness. Through this, you are training your mind to not get caught up in unconsciousness. So that when in your daily life you're dealing with unconscious people who are just talking a lot of shit to you, or talking just like spreading their unconscious energy towards you, you can become conscious. You can prosper in consciousness. You have some sort of control over your mind, not getting lost in what they're lost in. During meditation, try to keep from identifying with all of your thoughts. Keep from fulfilling every single thought that comes to you. Just observe as like a non-judgmental, unbiased point of view. through this, you will begin to gain a much more powerful grip on taming your unconscious reactive mind. The fourth way that you can expand your consciousness and bring more awareness to your life and your inner self as well as your outer self is observing your habits and seeing all the intentions that are built up behind them. Ask yourself, how often do I fulfill unconscious habits that may not be serving me? Here's an example of those kinds of habits. Constantly eating throughout the day, constantly snacking on shit food like candy bars, trash talking other people constantly, feeling sad and holding on to that feeling and just completely fully identifying it with it. These habits don't serve you to your benefit. They only make it harder for you to become conscious. They only make it so you have to suffer longer instead of breaking through. When you break through, you no longer have to suffer. If you see this all as just a learning process through your habits, and you're just able to dissect your habits and see what the fuck is sitting behind it, like why am I fulfilling this, then you will be able to gain so much more clarity of the mind, the body, and the soul. So one thing you can do is identifying the habits that you have, the habits that are built up in your unconscious mind. Realize that continuing these cycles will only prolong your suffering, will only keep you back from being completely enlightened, completely pure, and completely in control of the mind. Because essentially, that's what we're supposed to be able to do, but we're so desensitized. We're so desensitized by all of our attachments, all of our addictions, all of our suffer. See the built-up attachments that you may have behind these habits. And if you find that you want to get rid of these things and change and improve your lifestyle, it only takes 21 days to completely change and replace a habit. And all it takes during that time is complete commitment and truly that deep feeling within you that I really want to get rid of this. I really want to change. That feeling. That you need to bring that out. If you truly want to get rid of a habit, you need to commit, and you have to want it bad. Otherwise, you're just gonna be a fucking rag doll, and you're just gonna get thrown around by all your habits, and you're just gonna be doing things completely unconsciously. And the thing is, if you cannot commit, if you say that this is too hard for me to commit, then you're gonna have a lot of trouble changing. That serves as a block towards in front of you. If drug addicts can quit their drugs, you can quit whatever the fuck you're doing. It's not that hard. It may seem that hard. It may seem like a big ass mountain that you're about to climb, but trust me, it is fucking worth it. It's so fucking worth it.
Is a hallucination.